Welcome back to the channel you have been waiting for. A channel created to slow down, to breathe, to remember the hidden architects of our everyday lives. This is not a place for quick facts. This is a place for stories, for names that deserve time and attention. Today we take that time together. Before we begin, I invite you to imagine a gallery. A quiet hall filled with portraits of people you may never have seen in your school books. Men and women whose hands built the modern world, but whose names stayed in the shadows. This channel is our walk through that hall, one story at a time, one life at a time. We go slowly, we look closely, we listen with respect. Now let us walk to one of those portraits. A boy named Lewis Howard Latimer, born in 1848 in Chelsea, Massachusetts. His parents, George and Rebecca, had fled from slavery in Virginia. Their escape was dangerous and public. George was even arrested under the Fugitive Slave Act. And only a campaign by abolitionists raised enough money to buy his freedom. These were the stories that filled the childhood of Lewis. He grew up free, but he knew how fragile freedom could be. He saw prejudice in the streets, in the schools, in the opportunities denied to people of his color. Yet he also saw the courage of his parents and learned that knowledge could be a form of freedom. He attended small segregated schools with few books. He loved to draw, sketching buildings, machines, and faces. When he was 16, the Civil War still raging, he enlisted in the Union Navy, serving on the gunboat Massasoit, learning discipline and endurance, seeing the harshness of war. When he returned, he had no diploma, no fortune, but a fierce hunger to learn and to work, respiro. He took a job at Crosby & Gould, a patent law firm in Boston, sweeping floors, carrying papers. But every lunch break, he studied the drawings on the desks of the engineers. At night, he practiced mechanical drawing with cheap pencils and scraps of paper until his lines were straight, his circles perfect. His imagination precise. Within a year, he became a draftsman. A quiet revolution for a black man in the 1870s, opening a path into the heart of the Industrial Revolution, respiro. In 1876, his skill helped Alexander Graham Bell secure the telephone patent. Bell was racing against competitors, every hour counted, and Latimer's precise drawings gave Bell the edge. The telephone patent became one of the most valuable of the century. Latimer's name was not on it, but his hand was in it, respiro. Later, he joined the U.S. Electric Lighting Company, a rival to Thomas Edison. Early incandescent lamps burned out quickly and cost a fortune. Latimer developed a new process for making carbon filaments, patented in 1881. His innovation extended the life of bulbs and reduced their price, bringing electric light from luxury hotels and laboratories into ordinary homes and city streets, changing night into day for millions of people. But think of the time. Think of the walls around him. Black inventors faced suspicion, exclusion, racism. Patent offices treated them with doubt. Investors hesitated. Newspapers wrote about Edison, the Wizard of Menlo Park, but rarely mentioned Latimer, even when he joined the Edison Electric Light Company as a draftsman and patent expert. Even when he wrote the first practical book on electric lighting, his name stayed in the shadows. He was indispensable, but invisible, moving through rooms where he was both admired and ignored. Yet he kept going. He patented a better bathroom system for railroad cars, making travel cleaner and more dignified. He designed a device to cool and disinfect air in public buildings, anticipating modern air conditioning. He wrote poetry, painted watercolors, played music, mentored young black inventors, showing them that they too could hold patents. He helped his community, raised two daughters, Jeanette and Louise, with his wife Mary, teaching them to value education and self-respect. He served as an officer in the Grand Army of the Republic, a veterans organization. He sang in his church choir, finding in music a counterpoint to the grind of engineering. His quiet presence reached even the heart of the electrical industry. In 1918, he became one of the founding members of the Edison Pioneers, the only black member in a sea of white faces, a symbol of both progress and of the barriers still standing. He continued to speak at churches and community groups, urging young people to study science and trades, believing that knowledge and skill could chip away at prejudice. Lewis Howard Latimer lived until December 11, 1928. He watched America move from gaslight to electric light, from handwritten letters to telephones, from the memory of slavery to the beginnings of the civil rights struggle. He never became a household name. But every time you flip a light switch, you touch his legacy. His story is not only about invention, it is about dignity in the face of erasure, about walking through doors that were not meant to open and keeping them open for others, about showing that genius knows no color. As we speak his name today, we bring light to a hidden history. We acknowledge that the world we live in was built by many hands, many colors, many minds, by honoring Lewis Howard Latimer. We honor all those whose contributions were ignored or minimized because of the color of their skin. Stay with us on this channel. We will continue to uncover the lives of Black inventors, thinkers and creators who built the modern age. Each episode will add another beam of light to this hidden gallery until the full picture shines. Thank you for walking this path with me today. Let us keep moving slowly and with respect through the gallery of minds that made our world, and let us carry their light forward. If this story moved you, do two simple things that mean a lot to us. Subscribe to the channel, like this video, so together we can push these stories where they belong, in schools, living rooms, bulletin boards, in the hands of those who still believe that genius has a color. Thank you for being with me with calm, open heart and attentive ears. Until the next story. Other African American inventors, other struggles, other victories. And as always, subscribe and leave a like, because memory is not made by itself. We build it together.